Hey, I'm gonna keep this intro short, sweet, and simple because this video is short, sweet, and simple. It's basically just a little cozy writing vlog and yapping vlog, really. That's really all it is, so have fun! I rewrote the ending of chapter 1 just a little bit, like the same thing happens, but it's not just a this happened, which I liked before because it gave I felt like it showed how she's been doing this for long enough to where she's just like, okay, this is what has to happen. But I added a little bit more sensory and her, you can kind of not see her thought process because it's just describing what she's doing, but through her actions you can see her thought process, and I think it packs more of an emotional punch this way, and I like I didn't know I knew how to spell impeding. That sounds so dumb, but it doesn't, that doesn't look right. And I thought I was spelling it wrong. No, I was spelling it right. My hands need lotion. They're so dry. Alright, that is little editing session 1 wrapped up. I did chapter 1 with beta reader feedback. I have 3 beta readers I'm sending the file to today, so I'm actually going to take a little break and then come back and edit chapter 2, and then I'll send that file over with chapters prologue through chapter 2 edited. Prologue, chapter 1, and chapter 2 is really all I have on my agenda for today. I actually want to possibly get into chapter 3 a little bit. I have pretty much all feedback on chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4, except for the new 3 beta readers. And the one, I think I sent one of them last night, but she's waiting till Monday because I'm going to send her an updated of all the first 4 chapters plus the prologue being edited. Yeah, that's the vibe. We're gonna do chapter 2 next with beta reader feedback. So funsies. We might get through 4. Who knows? How long is chapter 2? Chapter 2 is actually quite short. Not quite short. It is. Ooh, chapter 3 is long though. Okay, chapter 2 and 4 are 700 to 800 pages. Words. So that's not going to be difficult. I might get, who knows, I'm doing chapter 2. I know I'm doing chapter 2. I think I'll start chapter 3, and if I finish chapter 3, then yay. But also, I want to get a little bit of book 2 written. I don't have to write. I put in my settings for Readsy that I wasn't going to write on Saturdays and Sundays, but if words for book 2 come to me, I want to write them, so. But Blood of Courage is our main thing. It is like way later, but chapters 1, 2, and 3 have been edited. Yesterday I edited the prologue, so that wasn't a problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mess around with formatting the book because the writing website I write on, which is Readsy, will format your book for free, but I don't like the way it was formatted, so I'm gonna format it. I'm gonna try to format it. What are you doing? What are you doing? He doesn't feel well. After I do that, I'm bathing all the animals except this one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with formatting it because why not? Make myself hate everything even more. And then I will. What's the 2 things oh yeah. Hello, Cheeto. I can't think of words. I don't know why I can't think of words, but I can't think of words. Yeah, and then I need to. Yeah, I told you were stuck. I told you, and you doubted me. What? Which issue? Ah! Don't attack me. I didn't do anything. Just go lay on your pillow. Anyway, I'm gonna format and then bathe the dogs because I need to explain to you the experience I just had. I don't have my glasses on. I'm nearsighted, so I can't see anything far away. My dog starts making he starts coughing, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? I look, and he's his head is jerking. I'm like, Ozzy. He was just scratching his leg with his mouth, but I genuinely thought he was dying for a minute. I had a moment that was a panic moment. One of the writing things I'm trying to implement, like writing habits, is sitting down and writing while my little mask is on. Writing or editing, depending on what I need more of. And so we're gonna write chapter 16 of book 2 in the Blood of Courage series. Hi, it's a little over 10 minutes later. I have had a project that I'm like thinking about a lot, and I'm really nervous that if I don't let myself write a little bit of this, then I will write a crappy book 2. So we are gonna go ahead and write a little bit of it today, and we'll see what happens. We're just gonna start it, write a few chapters, see what happens. Good morning, it's Sunday. We've chopped a chapter, basically just combined 2 chapters because there's really no reason for them to be separate chapters. So we have one less chapter. So chapter 4 and 5, those were the ones that got combined, and I am currently editing the new chapter 5, and that's all I need to edit for today, I think. I'm basically, this round of edits is just me going through and adding some few sentences, adding stuff here and there, yeah, going through and doing what I want to do with it. My beta readers all have the thingy. Anyway, so yeah, that's all my thoughts for right now. We have added, in the past 3 days, we've added like nearly 500 words. Oh, and I'm breaking out. Literally what? But there's a hair on my, yeah, I'm gonna keep editing. And then, I did start that work in progress. I got nearly 200 words into it, which is very shocking because book 2 in, Blood of Courage series, I said the name, so we're gonna have to cut that out. It's been coming out really difficult. It's difficult. It's coming out difficultly. But that's still going to be my main work in progress, other than obviously Blood of Courage, which is just getting like little fixes. Like, I don't think there's going to be any big changes. Even with beta readers, I don't think they're going to be like, I don't like how my like, let me like, can words work in my brain right now? Apparently not. This is what happens when I don't talk to anyone. I just write. I can't talk. Anyway, Pink Slush Alani. I love this flavor. It's coming out really difficultly, but it's Eleanor and Lysander's fantasy plot that's coming out difficult. I don't know. The words aren't wording right now. But that's just because it's a traveling scene, and the traveling scenes always mess me up. So the whole book is a traveling scene. I feel like the place that they're traveling to is part of the issue, but I like the way that it's done. So we're gonna struggle through it. Yeah, it's still gonna be my main plot. I actually put that I want 7,000 words for the second manuscript that I'm writing. I put that I wanted 7,000 words by the end of February, so I have to write like a little over 200 words every day. But that's just gonna be like funsies, like side project. My main deadline for that is the end of 2026. So, and then I'll be writing that when I finish draft 1 of book 2, and just in any stages in between edits, because I leave 2 weeks in between phases of edits. So, yeah, that's how that's going. I'm very excited for, I'm excited for all these books, but for some reason, book 2 is coming out very rough, and my throat hurts, so I'm gonna stop talking. Bye. So I was thinking about it, and I actually thought I should probably give you guys a bit of a reading update. I'm currently reading Spiritbound. I have the ebook because I recently got a Seattle Public Library Books Unbanned library card, and they have a crap ton of books. So if you are like, I think it's 13 to 26, get one of them cards. They're free, and I'm currently reading that. Let me grab my Kindle so I can tell you. I have the Kindle. I'm 200 pages into it, like, exactly. I'm gonna be honest, this is slow. Like, there's things happening, but the pace needs to pick up. Let's get to it. The last 50 pages that I just read, great. Things were happening, but it quite literally took into 150 pages and that's honestly not normal for these books. Normally these books are like, they're quite fast-paced, so I'm not sure why this one is, but it is just a little slow. It's a little slow. I'm about to do my hair and makeup to film a little bit. I'm gonna film my wrap-up, my January wrap-up, which will already be posted by the time you're seeing this, because this is going up the week after. I'm gonna film that, and then probably some TikToks. Probably. I have made a lot of promotion material, but I'm gonna make a little bit more. I finished my editing. There wasn't that much that I wanted to add to that chapter, so, well, actually, I had to add a little bit more. I changed some things around, but it was, like, quite easy. Not big changes. It took me, like, 10 minutes. And it's also just not a big chapter. But the next chapter in the book, I'm thinking about adding to that chapter, because the next chapter is an average size for my chapter. My chapters are on average are 900 to like 1500 words. And that's 1100. Kind of 1200, more like it, but. And that one I think was like 600, the one I just edited. So I think I'm gonna mush them together. Yeah, my current audiobook is A Court of Wings and Ruin. I haven't been listening to it because I haven't had any skill work to do, but I'm honestly thinking about going ahead and doing my notes for chapter 4 for sociology, because I know I'm gonna have that assignment. Might as well go ahead and write the notes. But I don't know, I'm gonna film some stuff. Then I'm gonna sit down, I'll read a little bit, and I'm not sure which manuscript I want to draft in. I think I'm gonna try to get through this chapter of book 2. I always want to say the name of book 2, but I can't. Book 2. And then we will write. I think I'll leave the last one as a little, but I don't know, I haven't been posting the promotional content yet. I've been making a lot of it, but I haven't been posting it because in 2 days, pre-orders will go live. And when pre-orders go live, anyway, probably as you're watching this, let's talk about this also, because Blood of Courage. Yeah, it's coming out on April 28th. Pre-orders are now live as you're seeing this. And so you should totally hop on Amazon and pre-order the ebook. You cannot pre-order the paperback until April 28th. You cannot order the paperback until April 28th. Amazon is Amazon. But I would really appreciate it if you would add it to Goodreads, do anything. ARC signups will be coming up very soon. Very, very soon. I think I'm posting this on Valentine's Day. I feel like this is the Valentine's Day video. Let me see. This is the Valentine's Day video, so it's coming up in like 2 weeks. It actually might already be up. Either this week or next week it'll be up, so. You should totally go to my TikTok because all my stuff is all there. I don't do a lot of stuff on this because I don't get as much views on YouTube. I literally I do it for the love of the game, but Instagram and TikTok has all my stuff. YouTube is just where I spill the beans and I have fun because I can yap for longer on than I can on TikTok. That's the love of the game right there. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready so I can yap. I read 19 books last month. 19. This one's kind of putting me in a little bit of a slump, though. To be honest, like, I'm not loving it. I'm not 39% into it, so it could change. I think that this is one I should have listened to an audiobook, but I have my next few audiobooks planned out. I'm on part 2 of Gore Wings and Ruin. I'm gonna finish that and then go into part 3. Because I'm listening to the graphic audio because I love graphic audios. That's my hyperfixation right now. And I found out Throne of Glass, a graphic audio, is coming out in August, I think it was. And I feel a reread coming on. I know I'm gonna reread it. I'm very excited. But I love graphic audios. And so I'll do that. And then I have the Court of the Dead audiobook. So I recorded. So I'm gonna listen to that next. And then, I don't know, I have a few more ideas. It really just depends on what comes up, on my Libby holds and everything. But yeah, that's all my thoughts. It was 7 minutes of me sitting here yapping, and half of it's gonna be cut out because I said things that I can't say yet. Oh, I also plotted the entire book of the new manuscript and the entire series, but I need to change some things in the outline because I need to re-outline it because I don't like, for the series, there are things I plotted that I don't like now because I plotted it at like midnight, so we're gonna fix that. But first we're gonna do my hair and makeup so we can film. Hi, it's actually the next day. I started feeling so sick and I got really into work and filming and all that. And I started feeling really sick and I just didn't finish the vlog yesterday. So we're going to do a writing sprint today and then we're going to wrap it up. So my main male character gets hungover once in the first book, and then he ends up naming like his headache like a little fish man is banging against my head, and it never leaves because he just decides that the little fish man is his conscience, and his internal monologue is the little fish man. And now I'm thinking of possibly naming Little Fish Man because I'm kind of getting tired of writing the Little Fish Man every time. Alright, that's about half of my daily word count for today, so I'm gonna pause there, and I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. Thanks for watching. It was, again, uneventful, but it was just a little weekend in my life while I'm ill, and so I wasn't good at vlogging because I was ill. Reading update, I'm still reading the same 2 books, but didn't read it all yesterday. That shows how, like, out that I was. I'm 250 pages into Vampire Academy 5. I'm gonna try to get to page 400 today, but I'm not gonna push it. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Bye!